Hey, I actually want to talk today about knowing when to say yes to something and knowing when to say no. This was something that I struggled with early on in my life, in my career, partly maybe because I'm a people pleaser or I don't want to say no to anybody. And also I want to feel like I'm able to do anything I set my mind to. But at some point I realized that it was exhausting saying yes to things, whether it was going out to dinner or project assignments or different opportunities. It was exhausting saying yes to things all the time, and I was saying yes for the wrong reasons. And one of the things that really helped me to figure out what I really wanted to do was getting clarity over what was important to me, getting clarity over what my priorities in life would be. And that made it so much easier to say yes or to say no to something. So if my purpose is clear, then it is much easier for me to determine whether or not an opportunity is in alignment with that. So it made it easy to say, you know what, here's what my goal in life is going to be. Here's what my priority is at this point in time. And if the opportunity did not meet under the threshold for that opportunity or that purpose, then it was easy for me to say no to it. And I had to realize a couple things. First, I had to realize, why was I trying to say yes, or did it mean for me to say no? Was I saying yes or no to something because I don't have the capacity for it, or I do have the capacity, that I have the time, the space, the energy? Or was I saying yes or no to something because of a fear that was showing up? Maybe I was saying no to something because I wasn't sure if I was capable or had the capacity or the competency to do it. And getting to that point that I wasn't just saying no to something because I was afraid of being bad at it or failing, but I was saying no because I just literally didn't have the capacity to do that. That was one space. And the second was that no is not for forever. There's so much power in being able to say no, and it's actually really gratifying when you say no and you forget about it, right? It doesn't stick with you over time. But being able to say no can mean no, not now, or it can be no, not me. What I found for myself is there's often times that I'm not the right person to do something. And so me being willing to say no to something allows me to say, you know what, that's not the best thing for me, but I know somebody who would be able to do that really well, or who would be great at that, or who you might be interested in working with. What it also allows me to do is maybe not right now. Like, I don't have the capacity to do it right now, but I would love for you to circle back with me. This is something that I'm really interested in. Just right now, in this moment, I don't have the space to be able to do it, but keep in touch with me. Those are two powerful ways to help you feel a little bit differently about saying no to something. Think about that for yourself. What are those things that are important to you? What are you prioritizing in your life right now in this moment, or in the big picture? And when things come to you, whether it is something as simple as a dinner invite or a project, what is helping you make your decision to say yes or to say no? Sometimes saying no is the best way to say yes to yourself, to give you the space and the grace to thrive, not just survive things. Talk to you later.